All right, hello everyone. So a couple of weeks ago, maybe like a week and a half ago, I made a video about the situation that I would be having to deal with at work over the coming couple of weeks, of which we are slap bang in the middle right now. And that was the fact that of the three people on the team that I'm worked with, one of them was leaving and one of them was going on annual leave for 2 weeks. And so all of a sudden, despite having only been there for 2 weeks myself, I was faced with pretty much 2 weeks of being the only one on the team, not really knowing what to do, and just generally having a lot more to deal with than I was anticipating, especially so early on in my employment with this company. And first, I'll do the update that I probably would have given at some point during the week if I'd cared or if I hadn't had anything better to talk about. And that is the fact that the first 2 days were indeed terrible, or they felt terrible. So I felt like there wasn't going to be very much for me to do at all, because a lot of it was just kind of sitting around waiting for people to reply to emails. And there was quite a lot of stuff as well that the other two people had been dealing with, that I was like not CC'd into or something on the emails, so I wasn't like following the same train of emails as everyone else. And although there was stuff to do, I was really worried that it wouldn't fill the 8 working days that I would have had to have done, basically by myself. I was also worried that what there was to do, which a lot of it involved waiting on people replying to emails and then giving me things to do, I was worried that a lot of that would be really intimidating, really daunting, stuff that I'd never done before, stuff that I felt like I was not qualified, but that kind of thing, like stuff that I wasn't ready to deal with, having only been there for 2 weeks, like that felt quite important, like too important for me to be doing on my own, basically. But that's what I was worried about. And for the first couple of days, it certainly did feel like that. I felt like there were a few things that I could do, and then beyond that, I was just kind of sitting around not knowing what to do because there were a couple of things I didn't know how to do at all, or that I couldn't do, and beyond that, there was just nothing else. So I was worried that was how the weeks were going to continue. But then on Wednesday, I had a very, very busy day, a lot of stuff to do, was able to just get on with it. And then by Thursday, even though I didn't have as much to do, and I haven't all of the days since then, I've had enough to do to pad out the day and make sure I'm actually spending time working, not just sitting around. But also by that point I really just started to get a better feel for it. I was just kind of felt more comfortable doing the stuff, like I'd got past that mental barrier of worrying about stuff, and I was just like, okay, cool, well I guess I'm just doing this now, and I just got on and did it. So that was really nice. Especially it was really nice that it happened so quickly. I was worried that it would take quite a while for that feeling to go away, and obviously I would have much rather just been doing it with other people the whole time anyway, but unfortunately that wasn't there. But yeah, overall the last week ended significantly better than it started for me, for which I was very, very happy. And today obviously is Monday, and it's the start of the second week, although because I'm heading up for UKC on Thursday, I'm only in the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hence why it's 8 days and not 10, like I said. But yeah, so I do only have 3 days left, and I'm still feeling perfectly fine about having stuff to do. I've actually, by this point, most of the important stuff, the stuff that actually was fairly urgent, needed to be done, I've actually got that done, or made enough progress to the point where it's where it should be right now in the timelines and all of that, so that's good. And also we had some pretty interesting but very good news this morning, which was that the person who was leaving and doing a new job is coming back, apparently. Apparently her new job just wasn't working out or something, and I guess, to be fair, if you get that feeling after less than a week, however many couple of days it was, then yeah, that's probably a sign that you're not in the right place. And obviously very, very lucky that the company, especially the directors, were gracious enough to accept her back in the same position, basically. And I believe she's starting back again tomorrow. And yeah, that'll be good because she was a really popular person in the office. And also it'll be good for me because it means today, the day that I've just finished working, was the last one where I'll have to be on my own. Right as I was getting into the swing of it as well. Not that I'm complaining, obviously. I would far, far rather have one or even two other people there to be able to just ask random questions for. But I'm certainly not complaining. Yeah, so the terrifying prospects are over, thank God. To be honest, they were over a few days ago, but they are very, very much over now, and I'm very happy about it. So hopefully the next couple of days are nice and easy, and then after UKC, it'll just be a breeze because I know what I'm doing now. So yeah, good news all round. And yeah, that's about it for me today. See you tomorrow.